At first, you're going to be led to believe that things are actually going pretty well. The Gemini is going to lay there and let you have all of the control. They are going to be passive and you're going to be thinking that you're doing everything absolutely right. You're going to even gain some sense of confidence in what you're doing. But then you start to realize that something is off. They are acting passive for a reason. They're not taking control of the situation because they're not really into it. Their mind is flying away and away to more interesting things. You realize that they are being passive because their brain is preoccupied with other thoughts while having sex with you. There's a lot of talking and communication involved with a Cancer even before anyone starts taking off their clothes. You think that that's perfectly normal behavior, right? They will want to wine and dine you and get you into the mood with their words. You start to think that this is going to make for a very promising night. And so after all the talking, you start to strip to your bare essentials and you're in bed together. You start to get it on, but then you realize, the Gemini just hasn't stopped talking. They are yapping and yapping away even while you're doing it. And more than that, the Gemini is going to be talking about weird things like commitment, passion, and love, even though you don't know them too well. You know that one person you can never seem to please in bed no matter how hard you try? That's probably a Virgo. They are the types of people who will have you doing all sorts of things in the bedroom just so they can be stimulated. They will literally have you bending over backwards in an effort to please them. But no matter what tricks you may have up your sleeve, nothing is going to be enough for them. They are always going to want more than what you have to offer. You will find better pleasure by finishing yourself up in this case. It's kind of weird considering a Sagittarius is a fire sign, but they are still absolutely terrible in the bedroom. They are all good before the action starts. They are very skilled at seducing their partners and getting them to lower their defenses. You have probably tried being charmed by a Sagittarius before and it must have been very hard for you to resist just jumping them right then and there. But always try to show restraint with a Sagittarius. Because while they may be masters at the art of seduction, they are just plain horrible at the art of pleasure. Always take a hard pass whenever you are being propositioned by a Capricorn. They are rarely ever going to be worth it. They're horrible lovers because they're the types of people who fantasize about other human beings while having sex with you. Yes, physically, they are being intimate with you, but they always find themselves imagining other people, living out their wildest fantasies. You never want to be used as an object in such a manner. The crying. The tears. That's just too much to bear. You don't want to have to be dealing with a sexual partner who is practically crying a river. But that's what a Pisces is bringing to the table. So unless you're willing to put up with that kind of basket case, it would be best for you to avoid a Pisces at all costs. If you like this video, do not forget subscribe, also like, comments and share.